Can you confirm if I'm audible? I think candidate dropped off.
Maybe he got signal issue. Let me check.
Sure.
Hello.
Hey, hi, Sai. I'm audible now?
Yeah, you are audible now.
Okay. Yeah, how are you?
Good. How about you, Nikhil?
I'm also doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let me introduce myself first before we jump into session. So, yeah, so myself, Nikhil, and I do have total 10 plus years of experience in service now. And I do have experience in various modules, starting with ITSM, CSM, HRSD, GRC, SecOps, as well as ITOM. And so as Aisha mentioned, I think you were looking for
Uh,
ITSM scripting, right? So
yes.
maybe can you give me a bit introduction about you and what exactly you are expecting?
So currently I've completed my master's from in computer science. So I hold 1 year of experience in service now. So I'm looking
Mhm.
for uh, scripting like to explore in ITSM module so that I could apply for more jobs here. So, so I'm looking for a scripting actually.
Okay, so maybe I think so you already into service now eco space. So
Hmm.
with like except that scripting, so I think you have worked on only ITSM or any other modules as well.
Just ITSM
Okay, so maybe except that scripting, so yeah, how much can you rate yourself maybe out of 10?
on ServiceNow ecosystem.
Yes, let's say all backend
See,
functionalities.
I can rate around five or six maybe.
Okay, no issues. So that means I think I think your role is admin or maybe any other role.
Yeah, kind of admin. And I
Mhm, okay.
was just a part of one project in development. After
Mhm,
that,
okay.
I have moved to US.
Okay, got it, got it.
Hmm.
So I think you might be already aware like what is the structure in service now and user administration part, import
Hmm.
sets
Yes,
like
yes.
clients create business rules and
Hmm.
everything, but you don't know
Yes.
like how you can put it in on paper, like how you can write scripting,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So I think I'm assuming so you have maybe 0 to 10% knowledge in scripting. So
Yes. I do have one.
okay, so yeah, no issue. So yeah, so yeah, I think so now like we got to know more details. So like what exactly you are expecting. So basically, let me reiterate. So basically, you're already into service no space. Not recently, but yeah, long back. So now
Hmm.
you're already aware of so how service now works and whatever the backend functionalities we have, but you're not
Hmm.
aware or maybe you need to improve your scripting skills and what are the APIs which are available and how we can call those, or maybe let's say if we get some requirements, so which script we need to use or how we
Yes.
can implement that. So these are the things which you need to know, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So So that's why I think Aisha might have already shared you the content. Uh, but yeah, so even let me share my screen. Give me a second. So let me also give you what exactly we're gonna discuss in our sessions. Yeah, hope you can see my screen. Okay, hope you can see my screen, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So basically in service now, so we'll be having two types of scriptings. So one
Yes,
is client and
client
other one
and
is server.
server.
And yeah, so based on these two types, so ServiceNow has divided or maybe created some APIs. So the purpose of that is like, so they like combine some methods and put all together, and that is nothing but a API. And
Mm-hmm.
so in client side, so we will be having those APIs, and server side will be having different APIs. So
Mm-hmm.
95% of the cases, wherever you write any script, so these are the APIs which you will be using. So in client
Okay.
side, we have Glide Form
Mm-hmm.
and Glide User.
Okay.
These are the two APIs, and in server side, so we have. So just ignore if it
I
is more technical, but I just want to
no, no. Yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah, no issues.
uh, tell you because you also will be aware what exactly we're going to discuss. So these are the
Yes, yes, yes.
APIs.
Mm-hmm.
And we
I'm
have
glad. Yeah.
yeah, mainly
Mm-hmm.
these three were the core APIs, and
Mm-hmm.
inside these three, so more than 70 to 80% of the cases we'll be using Glide Record, and this is the most important API which is
Okay.
available.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, other than this, so we have Glide Date Time, and so Glide Date Time as well. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so that we will see in detail like when we move to our sessions. But yeah, so client
Mm-hmm.
side we have these two, and server side these are the APIs which ServiceNow provides. And inside these APIs, so we'll be having methods.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say for updating field, we'll be having one method. Let's say for making a field mandatory, we'll be having methods. So
Mm-hmm.
whenever we are discussing those APIs, right? So we'll be seeing in detail. So like what are the methods or how we can use, or maybe based on the requirement. So we'll be seeing okay which method we need to use and all those. So
Mm-hmm.
each API will be having different methods. So we
Mm-hmm.
don't need to remember all those, but yeah. So for time, like maybe come, so you'll be knowing so how we can use. But we have that inbuilt hint option in service now. So once you give that data, or maybe so once you give the keywords, it will be showing you all the available methods. You don't
Okay.
need to worry about that. And yeah, so other than these, right? So like, but where we can write this? So there are many places like where we can write these APIs and where we can implement our logics. So like it can be client scripts or maybe business rules. So these are
Mm-hmm.
the two important functionalities. Other than that, so we have
Script
script
includes.
includes as well as fixed scripts or maybe scheduled jobs like
Mm-hmm.
email scripts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so wherever you write, only trigger condition would be different. But whatever the logic you are writing, right, so that will be same.
Mm.
Let's say if there is any requirement to create an incident from script. So let's
Okay.
say if you're writing it here, so obviously it would be creating an incident, only the trigger condition would be different.
Okay.
So if you're writing same logic here, so it will go and create an incident. But it depends on
Uh,
from which script you are calling. Hmm?
okay. Okay.
And you can also write it here. This is a kind of on-demand script. So that means if you need, for executing, you need to tell to system that, so okay, so can you go and execute this script? So that means it is nothing but a on-demand type. You need to go and click that button, so then only it will execute. And here also, if you write same logic here, so whatever the time you give, so name itself says it is a scheduled job. So that means once you provide that date and time, or maybe periodically, where let's say maybe every month first, or maybe every Monday, so whatever the time which you provide, whatever the script you written here, so that will be get executed.
Mm-hmm.
So these are some our places like where we can go ahead and implement our scripting. And before
Okay.
all this, so first thing you need to know is uh, like our ServiceNow scripting is developed on based on JavaScript methods.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, wherever you go, like it can be creation of a variable, or maybe a creation of a function, or maybe declaring a value, or calling it, or updating it, whatever it is. So
Mm-hmm.
everything will be dependent on the brought from this JavaScript methods.
Mm.
So first we will see like some, you don't need to be advanced level in JavaScript, but at least we will be spending maybe 2 to 3 days purely on JavaScript, like how we can declare a variable, or how we can create a function, or maybe how we can create an array and all those. So then we'll
Okay.
be jumping into all this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so this is what we'll be going to discuss at high level. But yeah, in
Mm-hmm.
detail, let's say maybe if you're going to discuss about glide form. So we'll be having number of methods. So based on
Mm-hmm.
the requirement, so we'll be using that method for our requirement purpose.
Okay.
So that in detail we'll be discussing that. And so on, yeah, topic wise, so we'll be sharing the documentation as well. So in that there will be use cases, so maybe you can also do practice, and then you'll
Mm-hmm.
be getting to know more about that particular whatever the scripts or functionalities we are going to implement.
Okay. So, as you're saying, in the documentation, there will be use cases. So, if so, that use cases will be real-time use cases or just for practice.
No, it is a combination of both. So
Okay.
So in no in whenever we are discussing, right? So I also will be giving you real time scenarios. So if you want to practice, so you can practice that as well. And in the documentation as well, so there will be like explanatory methods as well as real time use cases as well.
Okay. So, I'm particularly asking for real-time use cases because in here in the US market, they don't we don't have any entry-level positions in ServiceNow or any other
Hmm.
modules. So, if we have got an interview and if we need to explain them, we have to be
Got
like,
it, got it.
yeah, yeah.
So they might be asking like whatever the scenarios which
Yes, yes, yes. So
you
that's
worked
why I'm
on, maybe,
asking.
yeah, so complex and all. Yeah, so that's fine. So anyway, we'll be discussing all those.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe we can take a pass here. So any questions other than this?
No, I don't have any
Like,
questions.
hmm,
I've mhm.
maybe other than the, maybe apart from curriculum or whatever we discussed, right? So if you have any questions related to anything, so not only this.
Uh, no, I don't have any question. My only concern was regarding how the training material is going to be. Like as I have said earlier, like I want to be working on more on real-time use cases.
Hmm.
Yeah,
No,
of
no. So
course, it's
yeah,
gone.
that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you don't need to worry about that. So yeah, so whatever we are going to discuss, right? So let's say if we are going to discuss glide record in our today's session. So
Mm-hmm.
initially, like 15 to 20 minutes or maybe half an hour. So we'll be explaining about what exactly it can do and what are the methods which are available. Once we know what are the methods, so then we'll be jumping into use cases. Okay, so this is a
Okay.
use case, or maybe this is a real-time situation. So how we can implement that, or maybe how we can use glide record and how we can achieve that.
Okay.
So that is like how yeah, we'll be seeing from like a developer perspective. So then it would be very
Mm-hmm.
easy to understand. Let's say if I just explain you, okay, so this is a real-time situation and we'll be
Mm-hmm.
using glide record and this is the method which we need to use. But maybe if you get some other situation like where you need to understand, so why I need to use glide record, so then you won't be able to answer that question. So that's
Okay.
the reason, yeah. Yeah, you don't need to worry about that. So by end of our code, so you'll be knowing. yeah, detail about what exactly, or maybe how you can master yourself in scripting, and what are the methods which are available, how I can improve. The more, because it is purely scripting, right? So whatever I say, so you need to do practice.
Okay.
So whatever the use cases I give, so maybe you can spend some time on your own and you can do practice. If you're having any questions, so you can discuss that in our next session.
Okay.
So yeah, by that way, right? So you might be getting more number of questions. So we may able to spend some time and discuss on those. So it would be very easy, and even that is also kind of practice session for you, and you'll be getting more hands-on experience on that scripting. So by seeing
Okay.
this, right? So it would be very easy. But whenever we put our hand on keyboard, right? So like, okay, so why I'm using this, or maybe why I need to use. You may get lot of doubts.
Mm-hmm.
So that is only one thing which you need to do from your side. So whatever we are going to discuss, so just spend some time and so the make a room, or maybe make a habit of practicing with different scenarios. So it would be very easy.
Okay. Okay. That was the only concern of mine, and I feel I feel that the way of your explanation is good too.
So yeah, as I said, right, you don't need to worry about from that point of view. So because yeah, so we have a lot of experience into technical as well as like we know how maybe, but we are in initial stage. But maybe once we have two to three sessions, right? So we'll be knowing like, so what is the best way to like explain it. So it would be
Okay.
more better. So since it is one-on-one, right? So so if the number of candidates is less than three, or maybe two, it would be much easier.
Okay. Okay.
Mm. So if we
Probably,
are,
I think one more person will be joining. I'm not sure.
no,
Uh,
that's fine, because if it is two, that is much better, because you both can discuss questions internally, and then you may get some doubts, or maybe you might be good in some place and he might be not good in some places. You may get some doubts. So that's better. Maybe two or three, so that should be fine. So no issues. But if you are going to join in a batch, right? So maybe more than six or more than 10. So at that point of time, so you may not get that much time to ask questions. So that is the
yeah.
only
Okay.
concern. Yeah, otherwise that should
Mm.
be fine.
Okay.
And I think content might have already shared. Yeah, if not, yeah, I will remind Aisha to share that particular documents. Yeah. So, so yeah, topic wise, so whatever, so we I think we haven't discussed every part here. So this is just a overview. But yeah, so
Mhm.
whatever you need for scripting, right? So for advanced scripting. So yeah, we'll be going to discuss everything here. And yes, I think
Mhm.
since you already aware that like what is what, so yeah, it would be easy for you as well for understanding. But anyway, we'll
Mhm.
be starting from scratch in terms of scripting.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I think so. That's it from my side. Yeah, anything which you need to discuss?
No, no, Nikhil. I'm good as of now.
Yeah, and also we'll see like debugging techniques as well. So whatever we
Mm-hmm.
have, maybe there might be some scenarios. So like where you might be asked, or maybe in real time, so you may need to debug existing functionalities. So we also will be
Yeah.
covering that as well, like because
Okay.
debugging in client script is different and debugging in server script is different.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so that also we'll be covering.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
so I think that's it
So
from
if I
my
could
side.
get the curriculum which you are saying that I haven't received any document.
No, yeah,
So,
actually, I will ask her to share, but in that there will be some unnecessary topics as well. But yeah, maybe you
oh.
can just look for our scripting part, because we don't have that dedicated curriculum only for scripting part. But yeah, so I will ask
Mm-hmm.
Aisha to share the document to you.
Okay. Okay. So do you okay. So as of now, yeah.
Yeah,
And
maybe
I have
like,
a
hmm.
yeah. So
So
other
maybe,
question is, like,
hmm.
do you help in like, do you do scripting on ITOM too?
No, there won't be any scripting like that, right? So scripting will be same in all the modules.
All the yeah.
You just like logics or maybe table names might be different, but yeah, so whatever the scripts, right? So that will be same in whatever wherever the module you go. Only process will
Oh,
be different
okay, okay.
and logic will be different. So and script,
Mm,
whatever we are going to learn, so that will be same in throughout all the modules.
mm-hmm. I think the APIs which we'll use, which
No, no,
we'll be using
APIs
might be
will be
diff.
same. No, no, APIs will
Oh,
be same. So this glide record, glide system, Ajax, everything will be same. But
okay.
only the process will be different. Let's say ITSM is only concerned about or maybe target audience is internal users, right? Let's
Mm-hmm.
say if it is maybe CSM, so their target audience would be external users. Let's
Mm-hmm.
say HRSD, so there we are talking about only HR related operations. So
Mm-hmm.
if you see the common behavior between all three, right? So not only this, whatever the module you take, only process is different, not backend
Mm-hmm.
functionalities.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So
okay.
yeah, process would be different because so based on whatever the logic or whatever the requirement we got it, so there also you need to use same APIs only. There won't be any separate scripting for that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so maybe yeah, once we step into that, so yeah, you might be knowing more details.
Okay, okay, Nikhil. Yes. Thanks for connecting.
Sure. So yeah, maybe you can reach out to Aisha or maybe Aisha might be reaching out to you for further details. But yeah, so I will remind Aisha to send that content. So maybe you can review and if you have any questions, so you can let Aisha know. So we'll try to answer them.
Okay, okay. Okay, Nikhil.
Yeah, Sai, are you clarified everything still if you have?
No, I'm glad I have. I don't have any questions as of now.
Okay, Sai. Can I end the session? Is it fine?
Mm, Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Thanks for connecting.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Mm.
Nikhil. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.